So news came out that Halle Bailey was officially granted sole custody of her son Halo after she filed a restraining order against her baby daddy DDG. I did do a video about this when the news dropped that DDG was exposed for being physically, verbally, and emotionally abusive to Halle. And Halle listed several different incidents where he made her feel unsafe and he harmed her. She said in her restraining order filing that he dragged her by her hair, chipped her tooth, bruised her arm. There was another
Yo, come on
incident
now, man. Come on now, bro. Bro, we're gonna need more than just a picture. I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm not saying that he's guilty. But this is 2025, and let's be honest. Everything nowadays is caught on camera. Everything. So you're telling me out of all these times he's been abusing you, you couldn't catch it on camera once? All you have is a picture of a tiny chipped tooth and a bruise on your arm? Yeah, we need more than that, man. For you to accuse somebody of something like this to where it will ruin their reputation, we need more proof than that. I'm sorry to say that. And with two people like them, two celebrities to their caliber, let's be honest, they're going to have cameras in their house. So I'm just saying, before we take her side and, take the kid away from them and mess up a father-son relationship, we just need a little bit more evidence than this.
There was another incident where he found his way into her home when she was not there and took a picture of her bed and basically implied that she was sleeping with another man. Not to mention, there was another incident where he showed up at her house when she and their son Halo were sick, and he acted a fool over there. He broke her Ring camera and her phone, and she had to call the police. There were times when he would cuss her out and call her the B word, and then he will hop on his live stream and paint this narrative about Halle being a bitter baby mama who's keeping him away from their son.
Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son.
And he also accused Halle of taking their son away to go on vacation with the R&B singer Brent Faiyaz, which Halle did deny in a text message to him. I mean, he was really stressing Halle out, and she did get granted a restraining order, which is good for her. Also, she was recently granted temporary sole physical and legal custody of their son, Halo. And this is what has a lot of people talking, because she not only was given sole custody, but also she wants DDG to only see the child once a week for 6 hours under the supervision of a professional. He can't have any visitation, but just
So you telling me that if I want to see my son, now I have to have some social worker sit here the entire time I'm playing with my son? Come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, bro, the family unit is completely destroyed, bro.
supervised visits. And honestly, I don't know if DDG really needs to be supervised if he's not a threat to his son. So I think that's a bit extreme, but they will have their next court hearing June 4th, so they can figure out things then. But I do understand why Halle is trying to get some order when it comes to the custody of their child, because the truth of the matter is they aren't co-parenting effectively at all. Their relationship is already so contentious. Halle has to go through DDG's mother just for DDG to get a chance to see Halo. And she said that when Halo is in DDG's care, he spends most of the time with his mother, Miss Tanya. Halle said that DDG refuses to talk to her when it comes to scheduling a time for them to see their son. He just wants to see their son at his own convenience, and that doesn't work for them because Halle is a full-time actress and singer. DDG is a full-time content creator and streamer. They are busy, so they need to set up a schedule to see their child. But DDG doesn't want to do that because he wants to do things his way. And so this is the problem that...
Look, this is the thing that I really don't understand. Is I always wonder why when people are accusing someone of like domestic abuse or domestic violence or whatever, why do they always wait so long? Why? What is the motive for waiting so long? Or what is the reason? Because this isn't somebody who, will be in fear of her life because she has a ton of money. She can buy security. She could easily buy security. She's going to be protected. So you can't give me that excuse, because a lot of women will say like they waited because they were in fear of their life and they didn't know what would happen, or Sometimes it'll be if they're in a relationship and they're just so in love with the person. These two people were only co-parenting. They weren't even in a relationship anymore. So what is the motivation, or what is the reason rather for you waiting this long? Safety is not an issue, and the love is not an issue. That's what makes me think that this is all bullshit, bro. Like, to be 100% honest with you, because you're waiting. What is it? How old is the baby? Then a year old? You waiting so long? You waited until he came out and said that you're a bad mom, or said that he never gets to see his son before you start trying to, switch it up. Just looking at it objectively, it seems like cap to me on her end. It seems like cap. It seems like she got butthurt when he got on stream and said that, he can't see his son. She started looking bad, and now she want to return the favor.
He wanted to pop up at his own convenience. He popped up on May 5th while Halle was at the Met. And because he didn't get a chance to see the son when he wanted, he hopped on his live stream and insinuated that Halle was once again keeping his son away from him.
You want to know what I wanted to do tonight? Not even sleep. I just wanted to hang out with a special person, man. That's all I wanted to do tonight, for real. But I don't know, I might force myself to go out or something.
Of course, when he did this, his followers automatically was blaming Halle. Oh, she's keeping his son away from him again. This is just the BS that Halle has to deal with. It's not like she wants to keep their son away from him, but DDG is not trying to cooperate with her. And also, he's fueling these narratives that are ruining her reputation. That's the last thing.
Bro, she ruining his now. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is, bro. It seems like this is a believe all woman moment. That's exactly what this is. Even the lady who's narrating this, who's put this video together, which I'll leave the video linked in the description so she can get her credit. She's even speaking from the lens to where she believes Halle or whatever her name is. We don't know the facts, but what I do know is when you would come out and you accuse somebody of physical or domestic abuse or violence, you need evidence. You need proof. And that's where I'll leave it, man. This is, in my opinion, a dumb situation. The family unit needs to get back together, bro. Like, this is why you shouldn't even have kids with somebody you're not married to. That's really what it comes down to. And I know this can happen with married couples too, and in marriages as well, but at least you have that structure in place already to where y'all are like, okay, is it really that big of a deal? Is it really that important for us to split because we're disagreeing on this or disagreeing on that? Now, of course, if somebody putting their hands on somebody, then you gotta go. But until we see actual proof and actual evidence, the man is innocent. And y'all let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. Do you think that DDG's innocent? Do you think he's guilty? Just leave all that down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.